everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my week 3 weigh-in on Weight Watchers. The last video I posted about my weigh-in was weeks 1 and 2 combined. So this is just week 3. I actually weigh in on Sundays. I'm filming this on Monday. We got a bunch of snow. Well, I live in North Carolina, so anything above like 1 inch is a bunch of snow for us. So, sorry if you hear my dog in the background. Her bed is sitting right here beside me. So, anyway, we got a lot of snow, so I don't know. I got a lot done around the house yesterday and just didn't get around to getting a shower and getting to film this video. So, today I am doing my check-in like I've already said. So let's just go ahead and get started. So my starting weight, I started Weight Watchers on December 17th, 2016. For those of you, this is your first video. And my starting weight was 358.6 pounds. Last week I was at 351. This week I weighed in at 350. So I lost 1 pound. So total I have lost 8.6 pounds. So I'm happy with that. I lost. That's great. And the old me would have been, you only lost 1 pound. Like you put in this much work and you only lost 1 pound. But to be honest, I didn't put in that much work. And I'll get into something like the negative about, why I feel like I could have done better, but I'm okay with 1 pound though. I know this is going to be a slow and steady loss, and that's fine. It's teaching me a lot about, taking care of myself, but just in the way that I've changed my eating and paid attention to what I eat and what I put in my body, like I can already tell a difference mentally and physically. So anyway, yeah, I lost 1 pound last week. So last video I did, I kind of set a system of how I want to do these weigh-in videos, just because it helps me to kind of keep track throughout the week of some things that may have happened at the beginning of the week that by the time it gets to the weigh-in or I'm filming the video, I may have forgotten. So the first thing is I want to talk about my positive for this past week. And sorry, I've got my paper down here. So, I really have been taking my water seriously. I have been forcing myself to drink water. I forced myself to drink a big glass of water before I drink any coffee in the mornings. I've not reached for any sodas or juices. I'm not a big soda fan. Like there's probably a 12-pack of sodas in my fridge right now. I think there may be 2 gone out of it, and I haven't reached for those like in a month. So my thing was juices. I love orange juice and apple juice. Now I do keep some orange juice here because sometimes when I do want a smoothie, I will put a splash of the orange juice in. But overall, I haven't reached for any of that. So the water has been really good. And I've been using the flavored water, but what I've been doing is I've been using less of the flavored water. When I was first using the drops, I was using them like it tasted like Kool-Aid, which is good, but I almost feel like that was a little too much. So I've been easing off on that, and then I'll have 1 glass of water with the flavoring. Then the next glass or 2 glasses, I won't have any flavoring. So, and another positive is, like I said, we got some snow this weekend. It started Friday evening. And I went to Target Friday afternoon because I had to pick up a couple things. And I didn't get any junk food. I knew I was going to be at home. I'm actually on vacation from work this week. And I just decided that I wasn't going to get any junk food. And I didn't. And I felt so proud of myself for resisting those after Christmas sales on candy or all those, cookies in the deli or the bakery part. Those Toll House. Okay, anyway, so I resisted that, and I'm so proud of myself. The old me would have gotten like more junk food than diet food, so, or healthy, whatever, you know. So that was my positive. My negative, that same day that I went to Target, when I was leaving, traffic was horrible because it was a Friday afternoon. Everybody was getting ready for the snow. So I was going to go to Chick-fil-A and get me some nuggets because, I mean, if I'm going to make a bad choice of fast food, Chick-fil-A is probably the better of the options. And I didn't go to Target hungry. I had ate lunch about 11:30. I was at Target about 12:30 or 1. But I walked up and down every single aisle at Target. By the time I got out of there, I was starving. So I went to Chick-fil-A. Line was wrapped around the building. 2 different lines of traffic merging to try to get. The only other option around that did not have a line was Arby's. And I don't eat at Arby's very often, but between 2 and 5, and I guess it was around 2 when I went through the drive-thru there, they have their menu that's like $1. So they have these sliders, small fry, small drink. I don't know what all's on there. But I panicked and I got both buffalo chicken slider for $1 and then a small fry. That was like, I don't remember how many points it was. I tracked it. So I have been tracking everything still. But I think that was like 20-something points for the one slider and the small fry. And it wasn't even that good. I could have came home and made something so much better. So I did have that little slip up. Another negative for me is I have not been exercising at all. I don't know what it is. I just cannot get motivated to go to the gym. There's a new gym that's opened up actually in the Target shopping center close to where I live. And it's about a 10-15 minute drive from my house. I live kind of out in the country. So they were having like free sign-ups, or, you know, if you signed up before, you know, they opened, you could get like no, you know, whatever. Well, I have a gym membership at Planet Fitness, which is on the other side of town for me. It's not that far, but I've had this membership for like 3 or 4 years and I never go. So I'm like, Amanda, why would you even think about joining another gym when you have a membership for a place that you never go to? So I was actually one of the new subscribers that subscribed to my channel. Thank y'all so much for those of you who have subscribed. You are motivating me more than you will ever realize. So thank you. But one of my subscribers, I was looking through some of their videos, and they had liked some like power walking, like walking videos. They were older videos, and but I really think that that's actually going to work for me. There was some that was a mile up to 3 or 4 miles. And it wasn't just walking in place. They had a little bit of moves with it too. But I think that's going to be a good way for me to get started. So I actually just been working the past 2 days in my office. I work from home. So just reorganizing things. And then I'm actually clearing out. I have a den and a living room. I'm actually going to clear out one of those rooms and turn that into like a little exercise room. I don't need 2 living rooms. Nobody ever comes over, and I can't sit in 2 rooms at one time. So I think I'm going to turn that into like a little like fitness, you know, workout area. Put my TV in there, and do some YouTube workouts. So I think I'm going to try doing that. So starting this week, I am going to try to work out. I'm just going to say 2 days a week to start with. I think my resolution or goals for this year were to do 3 to 4 times a week. And I'm just going to start with 2 days. If I can get 2 days, tell you what, me just doing stuff around the house today. In the past 2 days, I've been moving furniture by myself. My back is killing me. So I need to find some good YouTube videos to watch. If you have any like yoga type videos, especially for like plus size people, or, you know, beginners, or, things like that, even older people that they have, you know, make YouTube videos, like the exercise videos, link them below or tell me some of the channel names, because I would really love to be able to look at them and see and get some good motivation. I would love to go and do Zumba and those things, but I've got to start somewhere, and Zumba's not going to be where I start. So anyway, so that was another negative, is the exercise. Okay, food find. Now, I am not I've never been in the past a fan of oatmeal. Well, I was at, I guess it was Target or Food Line or something the other day, and they had, I see everybody eating oatmeal on YouTube, and, to lose weight, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to get a box and try it. It was on sale, and I was like, okay. So I got the Quaker Weight Control maple brown sugar, I think it's maple brown sugar and cinnamon, something like that, oatmeal. And I make it with almond milk, and then I put a tablespoon of Trader Joe's almond butter, the creamy almond butter. I think it's salted. That is literally the best breakfast I've had in a long time. Last week, I was addicted to my breakfast sandwiches, the first week. And then this past week, I was addicted to oatmeal. So that is amazing that I'm finding breakfast that I like and that I can switch up and haven't got, tired of them. So I think I have 1 or 2 more packets of the oatmeal left. But if you're not a fan of oatmeal like I was not, try the maple brown sugar and cinnamon oatmeal. It's the Weight Control. I think it's 4 points. And then I use almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, for 1 point. And you don't even have to, just use your bowl, but you don't even have to dirty up a measuring cup. The packet, like once you pour out the oatmeal, the packet is actually the measuring cup for your 3/4 of a cup. You can use almond milk, you can use water, whatever type of liquid that you want to use. But I found that I like the almond milk. I don't like mine as milky or as runny as some people do, so I don't use quite the 3/4 of a cup of almond milk, but it is so good. Let's see. Oh, another thing that I've really been loving this week is the sandwich thins. And if you watched my what I eat in a day, the snow day edition, I'll link it up here. If you've watched that, you see the sandwich that I made. It was just the honey wheat sandwich thins for 3 points. I spread the Laughing Cow creamy Swiss French onion on each side of the bread, just 1 point for that. Put 2 to 2.5 ounces of the Applegate roasted turkey, and for 0 points, and then just romaine lettuce. So really that is a 3 or 4 point sandwich there. And then I've been having it with either some of my Simply 7 quinoa chips, or today I had that same sandwich and then I made me a side salad with another one of my favorite things, the Bolthouse Farms honey mustard. I've always been skeptical of healthy dressings because I do like the creamier dressings, but I tell you that Bolthouse Farms honey mustard is so good. It's so creamy. You don't need a whole lot because it's got kind of a little bit of a bite to it, a little bit of a spice, a little bit of a kick to it. But it's so good. But anyway, those have been some of my favorite meal finds this week. They aren't really finds, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so my non-food favorite. Okay, so I said this earlier, but this YouTube channel and this YouTube community has been my non-food favorite for this past week. I've watched YouTube for a long time. Over the past 2 or 3 years, I find myself watching more YouTube than I watch regular TV. This weight loss community, especially those of you on Weight Watchers, have been so supportive, so welcoming. I have learned so much from watching all of you. Never a bad or negative, why did you eat that? Why did you do this? Which I know I have a small channel and, I have less than 50 subscribers. That's fine. Because every single one of them that has subscribed to me, I try, like, it's like your family. It's like you're one of my friends. And as you subscribe to me, I try to go back and subscribe to you. If you are posting videos, I try to comment, because I know that having that support and that connection with other people has really been beneficial for me over the past couple weeks. So I just want to be able to return the favor. So this community has just been amazing, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you that have taken time to watch my videos or leave a comment and subscribe. Like, you just don't understand how much that means to me. So thank you for that. The recipe that I made for this past week, that the previous week I made some Mexican stuffed shells. This past week I made brown sugar and garlic chicken. It was okay. I wouldn't recommend it. There may be another recipe out there that will be better. I don't know. The chicken the first day was really, really, really good. It was, had the brown sugar on it. It was sweet. Had that garlic. I mean, it was really good. The second day, because when I make a recipe, I'm going to make 2 or 3 chicken breasts at one time. And it's just me. So it takes me 2 or 3 days to eat that. Well, the second day when I went to warm it up, it just didn't taste good. The brown sugar on the chicken just had kind of like ran off the chicken, I guess. I don't know. And it just was not as good. But that's okay, because it's going to be... that's why I'm trying a new recipe each week, to figure out what I like and to share those with you. And somebody else may like it. And if you have a good recipe for like brown sugar, garlic chicken, leave it below or let me know, the recipe, because I would love to try it. I just felt like that this recipe that I used just wasn't the best. So they had just had you sprinkle the brown sugar on top. I'm thinking maybe it would have been better mix the brown sugar with the olive oil and with the garlic, and then kind of like maybe marinate the chicken in it or something. I don't know. But anyway, so this coming week though, I am going to make is the slow cooker everything chicken. I was just looking through my Pinterest board the other day, and I found this recipe, and I've been buying the oven roast, or the roasted turkey, the Applegate roasted turkey. That's literally 3 to 4 days worth of turkey, and it's like $5 or more. So I am trying to do this on a budget. So this slow cook or everything chicken, you just cook the chicken, and then you have it for if you want to make sandwiches or salads, or shred it for tacos, or use it in soups. So I'm going to make that in the next couple days, and be able to use that for some other recipes and salads. And never been a salad fan, well, that much of a salad fan, but since I found this dressing, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's fulfilling that need. I don't know, but the salads, I've really been craving the salads lately. So I'm going to do this slow cooker everything chicken. It was literally just like chicken broth, chicken stock, I think maybe some garlic, some seasoning, and you just cook it, and then you take it out and you can shred it or slice it or whatever. So, but yes, I'm going to try that next week. So I'll let you know how that went. And, so, but yeah, so that's how my last week was. Like I said, I lost 1 pound. I'm fine with that. I know it's going to be a slow and steady progression, but I'm hoping that I can get this this exercise going, and especially once it warms up a little bit outside, I'm planning on trying to get outside a little bit more, even if it's just walking around my yard or taking my dog for a walk. It's just, when it's 13 degrees outside, it's just, I'm in North Carolina. I'm not made for 13 degree weather. I don't care how big I am. I'm not made for 13 degree weather. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video or would like to see more, So please subscribe, like this video. If you have any questions or have any suggestions on some meals, or I am all about the interacting with the community, with those of you that watch these videos. So leave me a comment. Let me know how your week was. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.